Hi, I'm Oliver Caplan, the artistic director of Juventus New Music Ensemble, and this is my trusty assistant, Simon. Say hi, Simon. And I am so excited to see all of you this weekend for our season opener, Bloom Blaze Fall Frost, an ode to the seasons. One of the pieces on the program is a piece that I wrote, and it's actually a world premiere. It's the latest in a series of works that I've been writing, reflecting on some of my travels around the globe. And this one is inspired by autumn in Japan. I think of all the countries I visited, Japan has one of the strongest holds on my heart. I've been there 3 times, spanning over 2 months of my life. And it's just really a beautiful, magical culture. I love the people, I love the food, I love the nature. And I think, most people think of Japan and they think of spring and cherry blossom season, which is, of course, incredibly beautiful. But fall is this other ephemeral time. There's a real cuisine, and you walk around the streets in Kyoto and you smell that like burnt caramel smell of sweet potatoes roasting on skewers, chestnuts, and then you have all these Buddhist temple gardens littered with a rainbow of falling leaves. Some of the temples do nighttime openings for people to see like the foliage illuminated at night. There's a real festival atmosphere. Anyway, what I did for this piece is I took poetry by 14 Japanese luminaries. Most of them are very short poems, like haikus. And I sort of curated them into a larger piece. So I took poetry about elements of autumn and I organized them into different sub-seasons. The traditional Japanese calendar has 72 micro-seasons, which I think is a really beautiful way of thinking about the progression of the year. So I really tried to think about, beginning of fall, mid-fall, late fall. And I set these to music, and of course there's always the great indulgence of writing for our incredible Juventus musicians, so I knew that Kelly Hollis would be singing this piece, and I wrote it really with her voice in mind. And then we've also got Ryan on violin, and Ian on horn, and Julia on piano, and Tom on percussion. So I'm really excited to share it with you. I only finished the music about 6 weeks ago, and it's just a great program all around. So Saturday night, 7 p.m. at the Brattleboro Music Center in Vermont, Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. in Sudbury, Massachusetts. See you there.